Hey everyone, it's Priscilla from This Queen Crochet, and today I'll be showing you all how to create a simple crochet heart. If you want to see more crochet tutorials, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get into the video. So what you're going to need for this project is a 3.75mm crochet hook or size F, worsted weight yarn, and a darning needle to sew in your ends, and some scissors. Alright, so let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is make a slip knot and put it on your hook. Like so. And then you're going to want to chain 6. If you don't know any of the stitches that I mentioned, I will link tutorials for them all below. Alright, we have chain 6, and you're going to skip the first chain on your hook, this one, and we're going to go into the second chain on the hook. The chains look like V's. And into that second chain, we're going to do a single crochet. And we're going to do a single crochet in the other 4 chains on our hook. Alright, so in total, we're going to have 5 single crochets so far with our work. Now we're going to turn our work, which is just flipping it like this. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to single crochet in those 5 chains again. And we're going to do this for a total of 5 rows. So we already did 1 row, now we're on row 2, and we're going to do, after the second row, we're going to do 3 more rows of single crochet. And I'll catch up with you all after I have done row 5 of single crochet. Alright, so I just finished row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of single crochets. I'm going to turn my work right after I finish that row. And now we're going to skip the first 2 chains. You can see we have chain there, chain there. We're going to go into the 3rd chain, but into that 3rd chain, we're going to do 6 treble crochet stitches, and we're not going to chain 1 at the beginning. We're just going to jump right into doing 6 treble crochets into that 3rd stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now that I've done 6 treble crochets into that stitch, I'm going to do a slip stitch into this part right here. It's kind of in between the chain 1 and the single crochet of that last row that we did. So we're not going to go right into here. We're going to go right in between the stitch and this kind of chain 1 we did. So kind of just smack in there. Do a nice tight slip stitch. Not too tight, but tight enough so where it kind of sinks in right there. So now we just did the first bump of our heart. Bump, I don't know what else to call it. So now we're going to do another 6 treble crochet, and we're going to do it into that 3rd row of single crochets that we did. And that 3rd row is like kind of like right here. So we're going to do 6 treble crochets into that 3rd row. Alright, now that we've done 6 treble crochets into that middle part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to do another slip stitch into that first single crochet right there at the next corner, or basically into that single crochet or into just the corner of your square, the next corner. Do a nice, tight, but not too tight slip stitch. Alright, and here's our heart so far. Alright, now we're going to chain 1 and single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So not into that single crochet we just slip stitched into, but the next 4 single crochets. And the way I do is kind of put it kind of in the middle. There's like an upside down V. You can't, it's kind of a little bit hard to see. But I kind of just single crochet right into the middle of that stitch. You can do it whatever way you find easiest, because it will look good either way. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to do a 3 single crochets into the tippy top corner of our heart. So right here, we're going to do 3 single crochets. All right. Now after we do that, we are going to single crochet 4 more into the next 4 single crochets of the next side of our heart. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to single crochet into those 4 rows on the side of them. All right, so I single crocheted into the next 4 rows that we did right there. So we have the 3 single crochet in the corner and then 4 more single crochet. So now we are going to start single crocheting into those treble crochets we did right here on the bump of the heart. So into the first treble crochet, make sure you don't skip it. We're going to do a single crochet into it, just like that. And then into the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to increase in each of those treble crochets. And by increase, I just mean do 2 single crochets into the next 4 treble crochets. So we have 2 in that one, 2 in that one, and so into the next 4, make sure you do 2 single crochets into each of them. If you lose count, just go back and double check. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I did 4 increases into those last 4. And we are going to single crochet into the next treble crochet. And now we should have single crocheted into all of the treble crochets from that hump. And we are going to do a slip stitch into the same spot that we did the other slip stitch originally into. So remember we did the 6 double crochet before, and then we slip stitch into that corner of the heart. We are going to slip stitch into that same spot. All right, so into the next group of treble crochets that we did before, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to single crochet into the first one, and then we are going to do 4 treble crochets into the next 4. We're going to do the increases again. So into the next 4 treble crochets, do 2 single crochets into each of them. All right, so I've done my increases, and then I'm going to do a single crochet into the next treble crochet. And then I'm going to do a slip stitch into that first single crochet that we did when we started this border area. So the first single crochet we did, you should see it right there. We're going to do a slip stitch into that. All right, and now we have completed our heart.